Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to today's episode where chaos meets speed. We've got heart-pounding chases, jaw-dropping moments, and non-stop action that'll keep you on the edge of your seat.
Officer, I can't breathe! Open the window!
On April 18th, 2023, Trooper Kay Ackers of the Florida Highway Patrol observed a white Infiniti on Interstate 10 eastbound, displaying reckless driving behavior. The vehicle's illegal lane changes and dangerous maneuvers prompted Trooper Ackers to initiate a pursuit. This marked the beginning of a high-speed chase that quickly escalated into a dangerous situation for both law enforcement and civilians.
He's extremely 712.
Multiple patrol vehicles were involved in a pursuit, with several officers attempting a TVI, but each attempt proved unsuccessful. The chase intensified as the suspect's Infiniti, reaching speeds over 130 miles per hour, made several risky lane changes, narrowly avoiding collisions with other vehicles on the road. The driver, refusing to slow down, continued to flee at breakneck speeds, making the situation even more dangerous.
So he just made a left here, northbound, climb north. Or he just take report. Northbound, climb forward, take report.
The Infiniti struck a guardrail, then collided with another vehicle, injuring one of the passengers. The driver, later identified as Isaiah Jamal Colley, abandoned the vehicle and fled on foot. Trooper Grider, with the assistance of his K-9 unit, successfully apprehended the suspect after a brief foot chase. Following the arrest, a search of the Infiniti revealed 2 firearms, including a Glock and an AK rifle, along with 6.6 grams of marijuana. After being medically evaluated at Sacred Heart Hospital, Mr. Colley was transported to the Escambia County Jail. He now faces charges including fleeing and eluding, possession of firearms, and other offenses related to the pursuit. This dangerous chase and subsequent arrest emphasize the risks involved in high-speed pursuits and the crucial role of swift law enforcement response. On July 21, 2022, Florida Highway Patrol troopers Eric Kiekstad and Frank Melillo responded to a request for assistance from the Citrus County Sheriff's Office to apprehend armed robbery suspect Jeremy Wade Greeno. When Greeno's vehicle approached a checkpoint, deputies saw an AR-15 rifle inside. Upon being ordered to exit the vehicle, Greeno attempted to strike Trooper Melillo and fled, prompting the troopers to initiate a pursuit.
28 Julia, Kilo, Lima, Echo, 88 Julia, Kilo, Lima, Echo, 88, one of those could be a Bravo. It's white Toyota, the trunk is open. Male is reaching to the passenger side of the trunk.
As the pursuit continued, Trooper Melillo attempted to execute a pit maneuver multiple times, but each time the suspect aggressively brake-checked, preventing the trooper from getting close enough to safely carry out the maneuver. The suspect's dangerous driving kept him in the lead, but any small mistake could have been his downfall. The troopers remained patient, waiting for the right opportunity to end the chase. Trooper Melillo saw an opportunity and executed a pit maneuver, bringing the suspect vehicle to a stop. However, the suspect quickly exited the vehicle and fled on foot. After a brief foot chase, the trooper caught up with him and made the arrest. The suspect was later taken into custody and faced charges of armed robbery, assault on a law enforcement officer, fleeing, and reckless driving. The pursuit ended successfully with the suspect apprehended and justice served. On September 10, 2022, Arkansas state troopers were engaged in the pursuit of a Ford SUV when additional assistance was requested. Trooper Jacob Bird, renowned for his skills and known as one of the best in the force, promptly responded to the call. Within minutes, Trooper Bird joined the pursuit, ready to assist in bringing the situation under control.
Going west. Going west on 20th Street.
While attempting to catch up with the suspect, Trooper Bird unfortunately struck a dog with his patrol car. The exact condition of the dog is unknown as the pursuit continued uninterrupted.
Going west on Charles Bussy. West on Charles Bussy.
And Tyler.
Since we're going south on Whitmore. I'm primary. I'm trying to get a big street.
After some time, Trooper Bird finally closed the distance and assumed the role of the primary unit in the pursuit, taking the lead in the effort to bring the suspect to a stop.
Bell running north, start west on 28, black shirt, plaid pants running toward ULR. The car looks clear. He's still running. Get on your face! Get on your face! Put your hand.
Trooper Bird executed a precise pit maneuver, stopping the suspect's vehicle. The suspect then exited the vehicle and fled on foot, demonstrating not only exceptional driving skills but also impressive athleticism. Trooper Bird chased the suspect down on foot, catching and arresting him. The suspect was taken into custody, officially bringing the high-stakes pursuit to an end. Let us know in the comments if you think Trooper Bird deserves the title of the best Arkansas state trooper. In West Memphis, Arkansas, on Saturday, December 21st, 2024, Arkansas State Police troopers responded to reports of a theft at a GameStop in West Memphis. The suspects fled the scene in a white Nissan Maxima. An ASP trooper spotted the vehicle at Avalon Street and the East Service Road and initiated a pursuit. The suspects recklessly sped through residential areas at over 100 miles per hour, endangering other motorists and pedestrians. The suspect's reckless behavior escalated as they ran a red light, narrowly avoiding a collision. With the increasing danger posed to other motorists and pedestrians, troopers recognized the urgency to stop the vehicle as quickly and safely as possible. The trooper stayed close to the suspect vehicle, ready to execute a pit maneuver. However, with other drivers on the road, safety remained a top priority. The trooper maintained position, waiting for a better and safer opportunity to bring the pursuit to an end. When the trooper executed a pit maneuver, the suspect's vehicle veered off into a ditch, effectively ending the pursuit. The driver exited the vehicle and the trooper cautiously approached, instructing him to walk backward before securing him in handcuffs. The suspect was placed in the backseat of a patrol car and transported to custody. The driver, Dennis Davis, 27, along with passengers Davian Lawson, 30, and Bobby Logwood, 33, all from Memphis, Tennessee, were taken to the Crittenden County Detention Center. Davis faces multiple charges, including theft of property, reckless driving, possession of drug paraphernalia, fleeing, and other traffic violations. Lawson and Logwood were charged with theft of property and possession of drug paraphernalia. On June 7, 2022, Trooper Jerry Oglesby was on patrol when he observed a motorcyclist driving over the posted speed limit and maneuvering recklessly. Acting swiftly, Trooper Oglesby activated his emergency lights and sirens in an effort to pull the rider over and provide a simple warning to be more cautious. However, instead of complying, the motorcyclist decided to flee, escalating the situation and initiating a high-speed pursuit. We can clearly see Trooper Oglesby was determined to bring this dangerous pursuit to a swift conclusion, ultimately ramming the motorcyclist and bringing the chase to an end. While it was a bold and risky decision, the goal was achieved. Let us know in the comments if you think this was the right call. Fortunately, the motorcyclist was arrested and taken into custody without further incident or injuries, marking the conclusion of pursuit. On October 18, 2021, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Wauwatosa police received a report about a stolen vehicle in the area. After canvassing the vicinity, they spotted a car matching the description. Emergency lights and sirens were activated, but the driver failed to stop, kicking off a high-speed pursuit. With every move, officers were certain they were chasing the right suspect, hoping to bring the dangerous chase to a safe conclusion.
566, it's a white Sportage, northbound on Harding, eastbound on Locust. They were at a gas station, jumped in the car, took off, and they saw me. Southbound 64, the white Kia Sportage has a window busted out, suspected being stolen.
Vehicle is stolen out of Milwaukee, data theft is 1012.
Northbound 61. Speeds are 20. now westbound, get your street in a second. Northbound through an alley, we're paralleling Appleton. Back westbound.
With the suspect driving recklessly, this was no easy task for the officers. This officer stood out, skillfully providing every detail about the pursuit to dispatch while staying incredibly close to the fleeing vehicle. His ability to maintain control of the situation while coordinating with backup was impressive, but the job wasn't done yet.
From Appleton. Slowing all the way for a stop sign. Almost struck a vehicle though, southbound 60th. Correct himself, stand by. Eastbound Hadley, almost crashed. Southbound Appleton. Speeds are 40. Light to medium traffic, no pedestrians. He's slowing for the red at center. He went through the red at center. Coming up to Elizabeth Merge. Looks like two light pedestrians. Northbound 55 from Lisbon. Right on him. He's going to go northbound on 54. Coming up to Clark, eastbound Clark from 54. I'm right on him, 30 miles per hour. He's slowing for the stop.
As the suspect raced through the urban area, executing a TVI wasn't an option. The officer remained close, carefully watching and waiting for the right moment. With the suspect's unpredictable driving darting from street to street, it was difficult for backup to anticipate his next move.
Northbound 49 to our left. We're in a parking lot. He's going to come back around northbound.
Dispatch with District 7.
I'm right on him. 30 miles per hour, continuing eastbound, 248. Disregard the stop at 47. Crash. Bail at Sherman. The car's still going. I got the driver pinned in the car. Show your hand!
Running southbound.
At the intersection, the suspects crashed, their vehicle coming to a sudden stop. Without hesitation, all of them bolted from the car, fleeing on foot in different directions.
Show your hand! Show me your hand! They're all running southbound through the alley. Southbound. Got one male black, white, hooded. Take him into custody.
As the suspect came to a stop, backup arrived just in time. Officers swiftly apprehended each individual one by one. With the suspects in custody, this intense pursuit finally came to an end, bringing an end to a wild chase that had kept everyone on edge. On December 8th, 2022, Trooper S. Rittenauer was stationed at a gas station parking lot located at the intersection of Concord Road and Fairbanks Ferry Road. He observed a gray Nissan traveling eastbound through the intersection. Trooper Rittenauer initiated a traffic stop, and the vehicle pulled into the gas station parking lot, with the trooper following closely behind. As Trooper Rittenauer was approaching the vehicle, the driver suddenly accelerated, pulling away at a high rate of speed. Trooper Rittenauer and Trooper exited their vehicles, weapons drawn to apprehend the suspect. Trooper Reitnar successfully pulled the suspect from the passenger side and onto the ground. The suspect, identified as Cendric Ricardo Fable, was placed in hand restraints, searched, and secured in the patrol vehicle. A probable cause search revealed a clear bag of marijuana in the passenger seat, weighing 7 grams. A further check confirmed the substance was marijuana. Fable had an active felony warrant and was transported to Capital Regional Medical Center for evaluation. After being cleared, he was booked into the Gadsden County Jail under multiple charges, including fleeing, marijuana possession, and a warrant for felony battery. In Collier County, Florida, a trooper was monitoring traffic when a vehicle sped past his location, clearly exceeding the posted speed limit. Without hesitation, the trooper activated his lights and sirens, initiating a pursuit as the driver refused to pull over.
Oh, unlock the door. Go. Take me out.
The pursuit came to an end when the suspect's vehicle was stopped, and both occupants were taken into custody. The driver, identified as Levi LaShawn Ross Jr., was charged with fleeing or eluding police, driving with a suspended license, and possession of marijuana.
Hey, ma'am, how you doing? Roll the window down. Hey, do you have your driver's license, registration? Are you the RO of this vehicle? Can you state your name? Are you Alexandra? So it seems that you got a warrant out of Citrus County.
You're not allowed to stop me.
I am, because you match the description of a wanted fugitive, okay?
Alexandra was stopped due to an active warrant, but from the very start, she was uncooperative. When instructed to exit the vehicle, she refused and took off, fleeing the scene, setting the stage for what would soon become a high-stakes pursuit.
Don't you drive off.
No,
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. St. John, she's taking off. She just got on the 95 northbound from 16. FHP's taking over lead, inside lane, northbound, 90 miles an hour. I-2, pit. Pit complete.
After a dramatic pursuit, Alexandra's escape was cut short when the trooper executed a perfect pit maneuver. The vehicle came to a stop and she was swiftly taken into custody, bringing the chase to an end. On May 12, 2022, a sergeant from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office was on patrol when he observed a silver Toyota entering Monroe County, Florida, exceeding the posted speed limit of 35 miles per hour. As the sergeant followed the vehicle, he noted its speed at 52 miles per hour as it passed through the toll plaza. The sergeant activated his emergency lights and siren to signal the driver to pull over, but the driver failed to comply and continued driving. The trooper trailed the fleeing driver for the next 10 minutes as the suspect showed no signs of stopping. With traffic on the road, the trooper refrained from attempting a tactical vehicle intervention to ensure the safety of other drivers. Finally, after a tense pursuit, the driver brought the vehicle to a stop at an intersection, ending the chase without further escalation.
Out of the car. Put your hands up.
Get out of your car! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Oh, I'm gonna call the police.
Good, I hope so.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car. Pull it
I
open.
can't. Let me get it off. I'm getting it off. What?
Out of the car.
Oh,
Out
yeah,
of the
I'm
car.
telling my mom on
Good,
this
you
right
call
now.
whoever you want to call.
What the? Oh, yeah. I can't wait to call my mom.
Good, I'm glad. Why didn't you stop?
I didn't know you were pulling me over. What? You're
Really?
pulling me
For
over
about 5 miles?
5 miles. Can I get my phone?
You can't get nothing.
Oh, can you get my license out of here too? so you can have
7222,
that?
show one
Yeah,
detained.
I'm deaf calling my mom. Oh, I can't wait for this.
She was definitely saying something that made no sense, claiming she didn't see the lights or hear the sirens. However, that excuse didn't hold up. She was promptly arrested and placed in the back seat of the patrol car.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this. I've never been behind a police car. Yes, remove my car and turn my car off 'cause I just pay for gas. Can you call my mom while I'm in here? And can you call my job too while I'm in here so I can tell them that I just got arrested? Can you do both for me?
Just hold tight.
Can you do the second one for me first before, because I got to be to work in 3 minutes.
Hold on a second. So this whole thing started because you're late for work?
No, I'm already late now, so it's no I'm late for work. You just put me in handcuffs and pointed a gun at me. Oh, that is there.
All right. Where's your driver's license at now?
Inside the car, which I tried to grab.
The woman, identified as Jania Douglas, was charged with fleeing or eluding police. She claimed she was trying to make it to her job on time, but that was definitely not the right decision. Instead of pulling over, she kept driving and ultimately didn't make it to work at all that day. On December 22, 2024, Troop A Communications alerted officers to a reckless driver in the area of Interstate 530. Trooper Davis quickly located the suspect vehicle, which was speeding and failing to maintain its lane. Trooper Davis activated his emergency lights and sirens, signaling the driver to pull over. However, the driver refused to comply, initiating a pursuit.
10-4 out of 14.
The suspect's erratic behavior raised suspicions that he might be intoxicated. Trooper Davis monitored the situation closely, aware of the potential dangers the driver posed. If the driver continued to show no intentions of stopping further down the road, Trooper Davis prepared for the possibility of executing a pit maneuver to safely bring the pursuit to an end.
10-4 out of 14.
Getting on 30 eastbound, passing Roosevelt. Speed's 80, no traffic.
Getting on Roosevelt.
TVI, just past Roosevelt.
TVI, just past Roosevelt.
Hey, stop right there! Stop! Roll the window down.
As the suspect showed no intentions of stopping, justice came swiftly. Trooper Davis executed a precise pit maneuver, bringing the fleeing vehicle to an abrupt stop. The driver, Nicholas Stewart, exited the vehicle and was promptly arrested without further incident. Stewart was taken into custody and charged with fleeing, driving while intoxicated, open container containing alcohol in vehicle, driving on a suspended license, reckless driving. On June 13, 2023, an FHP trooper was patrolling northbound on US 27 near Harvest Boulevard in Lake County, Florida, when he spotted a gray Lexus speeding at 90 miles per hour, in a 55 zone. Radar confirmed the vehicle's speed at 87 miles per hour. The driver pulled over, and troopers initially thought this would be just another routine traffic stop. But what unfolded next was far from routine. It was about to take a turn for the worse. After stopping the Lexus, the trooper requested the usual documents, but the encounter quickly escalated. The driver, Abdulrahman Gada Sami, denied the speeding allegations and provided evasive answers about the car's expired New York registration, which had been overdue for over 6 months. When informed the vehicle would be towed, Sami grew argumentative, directing offensive remarks at the troopers, and even attempting to seek help from passers-by. Despite being assured of a supervisor's contact, Sami's frustration only grew. As citations were issued, Sami resisted, making physical contact with the trooper. When handcuffing was attempted, Sami ignored commands, exited the vehicle, and struggled against the troopers.
Get out of the vehicle. Come on, step out of the vehicle. I was not here. Step out of the vehicle. Are you serious? Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. You are under arrest. Step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle. I'm going to step up. Step out of the vehicle. This is the fact. You want to do I'm not. I'm turning. I am turning back. Are you serious? My head's off. I'm not.
The situation took a turn when Sami was placed into the back seat of the patrol car. That's when chaos began.
Officer, can you open the window? I can't breathe. Officer, I can't breathe. Open the window. Oh my God. Freddie! 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 Please, open the window!
1049
Please open the window!
As a result of his actions, Sami now faces multiple charges, including battery against a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest without violence, and failing to report a vehicle address change within the required time frame. What began as a simple speeding violation quickly escalated into a series of offenses that landed him in much deeper trouble than a traffic citation.